So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, man up.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, I think we've got evidence right now that this team's not going to be daunted at all. Just because they're backed up doesn't mean they're not going to continue to throw the football. They threw an incompletion on first down, but they came right back on second down and threw it again. And this time they hit it for not just good yardage, but a first down.
54. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Chiefs nothing. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
4 down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And it's 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mike's 40, Mike's 40. Let's go, defense.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. The sack there by Tyrone Crawford, shooting in to make the play.
Brings up 4th.
Here we go. 4th down, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And got his man complete.
Nothing here. Nothing
And
here.
all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? On 2nd and 9, Prescott. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. 19 yards there on the pickup, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs. These two teams all tied after one. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
34-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. He's at the 40. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelce for a big one. 54 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 15.
Bell. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
On the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Come on, D. Let's go.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And it's complete to Kelce. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no, switch the
Now Bell. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there gets them closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Le'Veon Bell. Taking it in, and the Chiefs have taken the lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
The kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously...
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. 9 yards on the pickup that time, so he got more than half of it back, but it's still a 3rd and 8.
He was brought down by Bashaud Breeland.
Prescott to throw it. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right.
Hey, let's go.
Now here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
That's good.
23 yards, the final tally. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
At the 5-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. This is caught. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Bell, and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Le'Veon Bell able to make it in from a yard out, and the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they've won.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Pulls it in at the 13. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
10 at their own 28-yard line.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man.
Wait, set. 380.
Watch 55. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Brady now on first down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
34-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Check 4.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From midfield, here's Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
And less than a yard.
And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to take it. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
To 2nd and 10.
Mike 45. In your face.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott being chased out left. Trying for Cooper again. This time he finds him. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. This will be caught just inside the 10. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And the move from Mike McCarthy is going to be to keep the offense on the field here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go now with Olawale. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First and goal at the 1.
Check, check. Watch. Kill. Man out. Man out. Check 52. Kill.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. pulls it in at the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. Shotgun now for Brady. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 23 yards on the pickup. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He goes full extension, and he's got it. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady, that's out to his running back, Fournette. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
Brady to throw again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
By the Cowboys.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown.
Ezekiel.
We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Here we go from Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Look at me. I bet you can't do it like me. Can't see me when I get on the ground. Game on, it's about to go down. But you can shake it all up. My moves make 'em run them up. I'm lit so you know what's up. I got the party going up. A champ with the crown is here. I'm a winning player.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Right now, you better bring it. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Record.
On 2nd and a long way to go. Prescott got his man there complete to Gallup. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
But it brings up 3rd down.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as the tackle made at about the 38. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Prescott with a throw caught by Lamb. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards there, just like last play.
11 on the play. 1st down.
Prescott on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Come on, let's go. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Prescott from the gun. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Elliott. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And again, it's Prescott. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone. Because the closer...
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. T.J. Watt able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Oh, Prescott stripped, and it looks like Steeler football. It is. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you, all right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Here we go. 54 is Mike.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
And 3.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
Check pass. Eight.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Mike 5-4.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Eric Ebron, 29 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. He missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
First down, Prescott, flushed out right. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
Watch 98, 98's Mike.
Prescott looks to throw on first, buying time to his left. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
Ray McLeod.
The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
Third down and 3 yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Like 30. 54. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Low ball.
Now Roethlisberger on first down, eluding the pressure right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the...
He's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Stephon Tuitt, his 2nd sack of the night. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Intended that time for Cooper, and it's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
3rd and long for Prescott. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Like 80. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Hey, check 24. Easy.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
You must be dreaming.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Forced out to his left. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now a timeout called for by the defense, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Like 20.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go, defense. Our time. This our time.
Again, it's Roethlisberger going for it all. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but it'll be second down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
So don't say nothing.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Here we go. 54's Mike.
On third down, Roethlisberger. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Samuels, 28 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Boswell for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Score Steelers 13. Cowboys nothing.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Watch the screen.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. On first and 10, Prescott steps away to his left. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Right there in the middle. 55. Exit.
Prescott yet again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Flush to his right.
I smell fear in that offense.
And out of bounds right around the 20. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And a Cowboy first down.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throw left side complete. It's Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown.
Ezekiel Elliott as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Xavier Woods with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
At the 12-yard line.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They're going to go with 1 second left.
Here we go, 47. Watch 98. 98 for Mike. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Final play of the half. Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action.
Seen that play a couple of times already.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Their line to kick off for Dallas.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. Pulls it in at the 13. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Mike, 55.
Now Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep. Oh, wide open, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 40 yards. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. And now Big Ben will lead the Steelers up to go for 2.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Steelers 21, Cowboys 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Hey, 47.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And this is a rocket pulled in by Cooper, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. First down run with Elliott going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
They go to Elliott again. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
The tackle made by Joe Hayden.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and we mentioned, what if they play man coverage against you? He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what it said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
It's a pickup of 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. Still open for the coordinator.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver. 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now
Prescott on 4th down. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
And a Cowboy first down.
Alert flare, alert flare, flare. Kill.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Prescott. This one caught left side by Cooper. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. All right, T, let's go. All right, T. Watch 98.
From the red zone now, Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
This is Elliott. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Back now in Pittsburgh, it's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
180. 22, 44.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger.
Let's go.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Xavier Woods with a pick. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. 3 down, 3 down. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Be afraid of me. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Hey, here we go. 198.
Prescott from the gun. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That catch good for only a couple.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Steven Nelson. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20.
How you like me now?
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Steelers.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this carries into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. And his throw here's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He'll buy some time right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Kill. 47.
Throwing. Prescott. Dancing to his left. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
And make your quarterback aside, you're going to me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Roethlisberger hitting Juju on the slant. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
Jack 6 guy. Jack 16. Shift.
They'll look to run with Connor, and he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point now by Boswell. It's up and good, and they're in control now, 35-7.
Makes the score Steelers 35, Cowboys 7.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Keep it up. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Ricky.
Prescott to throw it. Cooper's got him. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Dallas.
Watch 98. Watch 98.
Prescott on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Watch the slap.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Brings up 4th down.
right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Come on, boy.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Don't be scared of it.
And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Downs.
Set. Flag 20.
Mike 54.
Alert, alert.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Flag right there.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Number 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Set. 30.
Check. 55 to Mike. Watch the out. Watch the out.
Again, a run with Connor. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
The ball carrier.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's what you're looking for.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And now here is another interception. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. The 20. 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Down Steelers.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week? And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And some space here.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Roethlisberger dropping to a knee, and that ought to do it.
Tonight's final score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.